There's a little bit of light-ish, at least. So I forgot to render the vlog for this week, the week of January 22nd, I think. So somewhere around whatever the time is, that week of January. So today's Monday. We're about 20 days out. 19 days now. 19 days out. It's Monday. Before my powerlifting meet in February, Valentine's Day weekend. Right now I'm floating between 135 and 136, so I'm in a good range to cut into the 132.2 weight class. So I really don't have much to do other than keep my strength up, but I do feel I want to get to like 134. I think I feel good with 134. Then I could do like a very small water cut for there, and then get shredded and then rehydrate up. I don't know, it's gonna be fun. I'm getting a lot of advice from my boy Mikey, who's helped me along trying to figure out my openers and such like that. And I've been doing a little bit of reading on the side and a little bit of research on the side to help out this process for me as far as figuring out what I should do with this peaking phase right now. And I think for me, since I'm fairly new and I'm still dialing in my technique, trying to figure out my numbers and such, this week, this 3 weeks out right now, I still have a lot of time, so I could afford to do a little bit more volume than normal. And then I figured next week, that's when I start the true taper for going into the show. So that's what I'm thinking about right now, because one thing I want to do is get down my openers, or get down my numbers for what I want to do with squats. But I need to have another squat session for that. I just need to build up my confidence a little bit more, and making sure that confidence means, I could hit depth. And bench press, today's bench pressing, so I'm gonna get a lot of that figured out today. But deadlifts, what I want to confirm to myself, since, like I said, I could use this week to kind of tune things up with technique and such. I want to see if I can learn sumo, because I think sumo is going to be beneficial for me, essentially, since I widen out my stance back to my high bar hybrid squat stance for doing squats. So I feel like if I'm going to use those types of leverages, it's very similar to sumo. So let's see if I could tweak my sumo technique a little bit. I've done it before. I just haven't been, truly trained for it, but it's fairly easy for me to get into it. So it's going to be a lot of playing around, but deadlifts are going to be tomorrow. But today, let's focus on bench. All right, so right now it is about 1:30 in the morning. I want to try and go to sleep in a couple minutes. So that way I have a butt ton of hours before I do deadlifts this evening, Tuesday. So actually, what I'm doing right now is I'm doing a kind of comparison of this big ass Excel sheet of all the divisions for the USPA and all the requirements or the total weight requirements in poundages for their classes. So we have international, elite, master, and then class, blah blah blah. So the lower it is, the lower the requirements. And I've been doing a lot of kind of comparing it all in this weight chart right here, which is what I'm basing a lot of my training off of, thanks to my boy Mikey. Yeah, I actually printed it out, so I have 2 pages. My bench and squats are relevant to this page, but my data as far as what I want to do deadlifts are going to be on this page, because the poundages are a lot higher. So yeah, doing a lot of number munching, and basically what I'm actually trying to project myself, and it's going to depend a lot on my training next week, or if I manage to get in another session with Mikey, maybe Saturday or sometime next week. Basically, I want to see myself getting in a 953 total at this first meet. Now that's a lot. I could lower down some things like squat, for example, because out of all my 3 lifts thus far, squat is my lowest. Bench is probably my most confident, and deadlift probably my most iffy. But today's deadlift session will kind of alleviate or relieve some of that stress and uncertainty. as far as making sure I have a good estimation of what I want to do with deadlifts, because deadlifts could be on equal par with squats as far as my difficulty goes. But as of right now, like today's bench session, I did an amount of volume that I never think that I would be able to do, intensity wise, and holy cow, like I felt really good after that. It was like 2 hours, but like that first hour was just basically benching. So bench is down. We're gonna make things certain for today's deadlift day, and squats, gonna have to rethink it, but I feel like with another session of squatting, I think I'm gonna be stronger next time, especially if like my lower back feels good. But we still got a deadlift session. Ugh. So right now it's about a little 10:15. One thing I'm really learning right now doing these deadlifts is that my technique sucks. Well, technique sucks. And I think like the diet really affects me. So I feel like instead of trying to cut weight right now, I should probably just maintain at like, I weighed in today at 135. So I think I should just start bumping up my calories now, because I feel dead tired. I wanted to do a full 4 sets of triples at 365, but my grip started to give away. Started doing the 4th set, so instead of doing 4 sets of 3, I did 3 sets of singles instead at 365 pounds. So yeah, a lot of weaknesses are showing, and I don't want to say it's like I'm worrisome about it, it's just pissing me off. It is just me about myself being pissed off, but yeah, oh man, just these last 3 days alone, I realize there are so many things I gotta work on. Ugh. And this is just a performance, nothing aesthetics or anything. This is performance. How to do all this crap right here. And this is only 325 right now. I'm doing this for my lower drop-in sets. Come on, damn. All right, done with my workout. Cut it kind of short today because I didn't want to burn out, but today did feel like death. I think this is the most volume I've ever done with deadlifts in forever, you know? So, you know, I've done deadlifts and squats, but I haven't strictly done a deadlift day and increased the volume. So I am beat right now. So if I put the clips in the video, I did sumo instead of conventional, because for some odd reason, I had a hard time pulling the weight off the ground in conventional. And I figured, hey, let's try sumo for a bit. And then the weight started flying up. So I was like, huh. So I decided to do my working sets at 365. And while it was hard, I still got it up. Even though I think towards the last rep of the 3rd set, my grip started to go down. So for that 4th set, I decided to do just 3 sets of singles instead. So if we look at the chart really quick, I have it in front of me. So the 3 reps for 365, that should put me 395, possibly. If I want to play conservative, probably go down to 385 if I wanted to, but today was kind of tough. Maybe I should have bumped down the weight just a little bit, but when I bumped down the weight for the lower sets, the lighter sets, for 4 sets of 3 at 325, the weight felt pretty good, except for my grip started to go a little bit, And I think it's simply because part of my fingers are not on the Nerd lane. So when I actually widened out my grip for maybe I think like the third, fourth set, it actually started to feel a lot better gripping it at that weight. So, and also just doing sumo, I can attack the bar. Did I mention that? It felt like I could attack the weight a lot better in sumo. So I think if I feel refreshed going into like a 1 rep thing, you know, like a powerlifting meet in sumo, I think I would actually do a lot better. But numbers wise, you know, maybe 295 might be ambitious, but that would be triple body weight. So we'll see how I feel throughout the week, especially if I get another session in with my boy Mikey, depending on where I want to go. But yeah, I feel like death right now. I'm glad that I stopped. So yeah, so accessory work, I only did like 2 things. I did a kind of like a deadlift row variation my friend Mikey taught me, and a little bit of ab roller stuff, and called it good. I wanted to do squats, some lightweight squats, but I was like, hell no, I feel really bad. So I'm gonna go home, rest up, and then we'll see how I feel tomorrow, if I could wake up tomorrow. New glasses. Actually, I ordered 2 pairs, but we'll show the second pair later. Right now I'm at work, but right now there's nobody to work with today. So today's my rest day. Today I'm opting to do a rest day because I think it's going to hurt if I continue to work out. So rest day today. Maybe tomorrow I'll revisit either squats or bench press, but I can't deadlift like a day later, you know. So I'm gonna keep deadlifts off for now. Maybe my friend Mikey might come this weekend. Maybe, I don't know. Come this weekend, and then I'll probably do my deadlift load there. But other than that, gonna kind of keep things rested for now. I may drop my carbs just a tad bit, just to kind of feel it out. But nutrition probably gonna be a little bit more specific the next week. But I'm gonna try to drop carbs for now. Maybe put a little bit more protein in. It's been a while since I had a lot of protein. But what I want to do, or what I want to show you really quick, is I think I got the numbers right that I want to do roughly. So I'm on my phone. I don't have the actual sheet, but oh, it's kind of blurry. Can you focus? It's not going to focus for me. But anyways, kind of focus what's on the screen. So squat, either 292 or 303. I want to try to at least do above 300. So I want to try and aim for that. But those are, you know, kind of like a couple numbers just for safety's sake. Bench press, I want to do 250, but since it's going to be in kilograms, it's not going to be exactly 250. So 253, 259 would push me over into master class level. So I think it would have to depend on how I feel about my second attempt in order to attempt one of those. So I'll feel about that. Deadlifts though, this number might go down, to be honest, but 380, which is from the numbers from yesterday, what I was able to do, and then 396, which would be a triple body weight attempt. It'd be cool to get that, but I think it would there's a lot of factors that really are going to hinder that. So I'm actually maybe might lower the deadlift number down and maybe attempt a triple body weight in the future. So if anything, the thing that I learned about this is with powerlifting, especially with your first meet, don't try to be ambitious. don't try to really have your ego consume you with something like this, because you are doing like pretty much 1 rep maxes, but try not to let it consume you. Even though you think you could do something in the gym, it's probably going to be different at the platform, especially since this is a different gym that I'm doing it, you know. So I've only really trained in one gym for like the last 8 years. 8 years? Yeah, roughly 8 years. So yeah, just with those conditions, try not to be very egotistic about your lifts, and just have fun with the powerlifting meet, your first one. I forgot to record the second pair before I go to bed. Actually, I gotta do a little bit of work before I head to bed. But yeah, this is the second pair. I got a nerd pair of glasses. Now, this is not fake. These are actually prescription glasses. But luckily for me, I am nearsighted. So this is fine, but my vision is not that bad as far as seeing glasses goes. But I definitely need glasses if I'm sitting in the back of the room, or if I'm driving. Or, as I say, and driving. So yeah, so still need them. But yeah, I gotta geeky player glasses. So I'm gonna work on some work stuff before I head to bed, so that way when I wake up, I don't have to think about it. Just get straight into eating, and yeah, I'm gonna work out tomorrow. I don't know what I want to do tomorrow. I probably want to squat. I want to say tomorrow. I mean today. Probably want to squat today.